My greetings to everyone. I am Professor Dr. Namita Rajput, Professor in Department of Commerce, Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. So today in the ongoing series of Principles of Marketing, today we have another introductory part of marketing. So we'll start with the functions of marketing. The functions of marketing contains 4 parts: research, exchange, physical environment and facilitation of exchange. The market research is the art of collecting the data in terms of taking the surveys, interview for the data analysis. Like we gave an example of Facebook, which collects the vast amount of data to tailor-made its advertising offerings. Then we have the functions of exchange, where buying and assembling is definitely gained importance for the modern industrial and commercial enterprises. The raw materials are purchased for production by industrial enterprises and the finished goods, in which we have buying, which is different from assembling. Buying involves determination of the requirements, finding the sources of supply and placing the order and receiving the goods. But assembling means the collection of goods already purchased from the different sources at a common point. So it is used in another sense. Whereas selling is definitely an important aspect of marketing, under which the ownership is transferred from the seller to the buyer in terms of 2 forms of sale: negotiated sales and the auction sale. Whereas in the first, that is the negotiated sale, with the terms and the conditions between the buyer and the seller are arrived at a bargain. Whereas in case of the auction, there is no scope for negotiation between the seller and the buyer. The buyer assemble at the place of an auction. Then we have a physical treatment functions, in which first we have the standardization, in which the standardization means setting up of the standards. So industrial goods are given the brand names by their manufacturers to convey to the specifications of a product. Like we have an example of sorting and grading in case of the agricultural products. The next is your packaging, which is traditionally done to protect the goods from the damage in transit and to facilitate easy transfer of goods to customers. But now it is also used by the manufacturers to establish his brand image as distinct from those of his rivals. Next we have is the storage. The goods are generally produced in anticipation of the demand. They have to be stored properly in warehouses to protect them from any damage which may be caused by the ants, by the rats, by the moisture, sun, theft, etc. So storage of goods in warehouses has become a very important and integral service these days. Next we have in transportation, which helps in moving of the goods from one place to another, because we have a very scattered base of the customer. And it is very helpful in even transportation of the raw material and are transported from the place of their production to the industrial center, where they are definitely converted into the finished products. Now it is again the transportation that facilitates the movement of goods from the producer to the consumers, and by doing so, the transportation removes the distance problem and creates a place utility. Now coming on to the next function called facilitating exchange. So here first we have a personal selling. It is an important method of selling the goods, and it involves the direct and the personal contact of the seller or his representative with the purchaser. It is the oldest known form of selling and is most important method of selling. Next we have is pricing. Determination of price of a product is an important function of a marketing manager. The price of a product is influenced by the cost of product, the services offered, the profit margins desired, the prices fixed by the rival firm and the government policy. All these factors are to be seen in one frame, and then the best pricing strategy is devised. A sound pricing policy is an important factor for selling the goods from buyer to the seller. Now, let us now talk about importance of marketing. Marketing plays a very crucial role in benefiting the firms, the customers, and the society. Now, let us first talk about the benefits to the firm. The increased sales. Effective marketing strategies can boost the sales and the revenue, driving the business growth. Next we have is a customer acquisition. The marketing is the primary means by which the firms attract the new customers or the clients. It involves identifying and reaching out to a potential customers, creating the interest in the firm's goods and services, and converting leads into the actual sales. The next importance of marketing is a competitive advantage, which enables the firms to differentiate themselves from the competitors. The market research. Marketing insights are information about the product development and refine the business strategies. The next important point in terms of importance of marketing is a revenue generation. The marketing efforts directly impact the firm's bottom line. Effective marketing strategies can lead to increased sales and revenue. It's the process that transforms the potential customers into paying the customers. Next we have is a customer retention. Marketing is not only about acquiring the new customers, but also about keeping the existing ones. The customer relationship management and the loyalty programs are vital aspects of marketing that help maintain a loyal customer base. Next we have is a communication. Marketing is the vehicle for firms to communicate with their audience through various channels like advertising, social media, content marketing, public relations. Firms can also share the updates and also the promotion. The next important part as far as the importance of marketing is concerned is innovation. We are talking about innovation which is within a firm. It encourages a very creative and critical thinking and the problem solving to find the new ways to meet the customer needs and preferences. The innovative products or the services can lead to competitive advantages. Next we have is the adaptation to change. In a dynamic business environment, marketing allows the firms to adapt to changes in the market, the consumer behavior and the technology. It facilitates adjustments to evolving circumstances and emerging trends. The measurements and analysis. The marketing matrix and analytics provide the firms with the valuable insights into the effectiveness of their marketing efforts. This data-driven approach enables the firm to fine-tune their strategies for the better results. Next is your global reach. With the advent of digital marketing and the e-commerce, the firms can reach a global audience. So this expands the market opportunities and allows the firm to tap into the international markets. Next we have is a risk mitigation. Effective marketing strategies can help the firms mitigate the risk by diversifying their customer base and creating a buffer against the economic downturns or fluctuations in the demand. Next is your employee engagement. The marketing also plays a very pivotal role in attracting and retaining the top talent. The firms with a strong brand identities and compelling marketing stories are more appealing to the potential employees. Now let us talk about the benefits of marketing to customers. This is a very crucial part. The first and the foremost we talk about and discuss is the information access. The marketing informs the customers about the diverse range of products as well as services, which is helping them to make some very pertinent, informed decisions. Next we talk about is a product quality. The marketing pressures firm to deliver a high quality products and the services to satisfy the customer needs. Next we have the convenience. Marketing can make the products more accessible, saving customers time and effort and value. Promotions and discounts can provide the cost savings and value to customers. Next is your most important part, and the benefit which goes to the customers is a variety of choices. The marketing promotes the competition, leading to a wide variety of products and services in the market. This variety allows the customers to choose from the different options, catering to their specific needs as well as the preferences. Next is your quality assurance. The marketing often highlights the quality and the features of products and the services. The customers can use this information to assess the quality of what they are buying and the select products that meet their standards. Next we have the innovation. The marketing encourages the firm to innovate, improve their offerings. So this can lead to introduction of new and better products and services that benefit the customers with enhanced functionalities, efficiency or convenience. Next we have the customer support and service. Marketing often promotes the availability of customer support and services, making it easier for customers to seek help, resolve issues or receive after sales support. Next we have some loyalty programs. There are many businesses use the marketing to offer the loyalty programs and rewards to their customers. So these programs can provide the discounts, freebies and other perks to the loyal customers, enhancing their overall experience. Next we have is a personalization. Advanced marketing techniques like data-driven personalization, it allows the business to tailor their offerings to individual customers' preferences, enhancing the customer's shopping experience. Next is their access to various trends. Marketing can help the customers stay informed about the latest trends and the innovation in their areas of interest. So this keeps them up to date, what's new and exciting in the market. Then we have the community and the social engagement. The marketing efforts such as social media campaigns and community events can foster a sense of community and belonging among the customers. So this can create a positive and inclusive customer experience. And of course, next we have is a transparency. The ethical marketing practices. They emphasize the transparency and the honesty, which build the trust with the customers. And when the customers trust a business, they are more likely to have a positive and confident buying experience. Let us now talk about what benefits the marketing has to offer to society. The first is your economic growth. The marketing fuels the economic activity by creating a job and stimulating the customer spending. Next is your innovation. The marketing encourages the business to develop the innovative solutions that benefit the society. Consumer protection. The regulations and the ethical marketing practices, they protect the consumers from fraud and deception. Next we have is a philanthropy. Some firms use the marketing to promote the charitable causes and support the social initiatives. Next we have is a community engagement. Many businesses use the marketing to engage with their communities, supporting the local causes and initiatives. So this involvement can lead to social improvements such as contribution to charities, environmental sustainable efforts, and community development. Next we have is a technology adoption. The marketing often promotes the adoption of new technologies, and this can lead to advancements in communication, healthcare, transportation, and other sectors that enhance the overall well-being of society. Next we have is the environmental responsibility. The ethical marketing encourages the business to be environmentally responsible. This leads to a reduction in the environmental impact of the production and the distribution process, contributing to a more sustainable and eco-friendly society. Next we have is the ethical principles. The effective marketing campaigns, it promotes the ethical standards and responsible behavior, which can lead to more ethical business environment and discourage the deceptive or the harmful practices. Next is your empowerment of small business. Marketing can empower the small business to compete in the market by allowing them to actually reach a wider audience. This supports the entrepreneurship and the local economic development. Then we have a very important point, that is support for the public causes. The marketing campaigns can draw attention to raise the funds for important social and public causes like disaster relief, public health initiatives, and the human rights campaign. Information accessibility. The marketing through the digital channels, it makes the information accessible to a broader audience. It allows the people to learn about the product, services, and issues that may have been previously hidden or less accessible. E-commerce and the digital revolution. The rise of e-commerce has transformed how the products are distributed. The Amazon e-commerce platform and vast distribution network have revolutionized an online shopping experience for the customers. The e-commerce driven by platforms like Amazon has actually reshaped the retail landscape. It allows the customers to browse, select, and purchase the products online, leading to a greater convenience, choice, and competitive pricing. Next is your events. It promotes the time-based events such as the trade fairs, socio-cultural events, religious events, and the famous examples which include the International Trade Fair, Kumbh Mela at Prayagraj, the World Cup matches, and many other events. Now let us talk about another important and the vital issues of principles of marketing called objectives of marketing. The first and the foremost point which we discuss is a customer satisfaction. The marketing manager must study the demands of the customers before offering them any goods and services. Selling the goods or the services is not that important as the satisfaction of the customer needs. The modern marketing is the customer-oriented part. The first is your generation of profits. The marketing department is the only department which generates the revenue for the business. Sufficient profits must be earned as a result of sale of one satisfying products, and if the firm is not earning profits, it will not be able to survive in the market. Moreover, profits are also needed for the growth and diversification of the firm. Next we have is a creation of goodwill and the public image. To build up the public image of a firm over a period is another objective of marketing. The marketing department provides the quality products to the customers at a reasonable prices and thus creates its impact on the customers. So the marketing manager attempts to raise the goodwill of the business by initiating the image building activities such as sales, promotion, publicity, advertising, high quality. Now let us talk about the major trend in marketing. The first and the foremost is a digital revolution. The digital revolution is used by individuals and organizations ranging from business organizations and non-business, that is not-for-profit organizations such as educational institutions, hospitals, nursing homes, tourist organizations, hotels, religious organizations, military organizations, government departments, etc. So the marketers have to face several complexities on account of further changes in the digital technology. So they will be required to constantly update themselves to stay in business. It is worth noting that a large majority of business concerns have resorted to digital marketing along with the traditional physical marketing. Of course, there are several firms like Swiggy, Flipkart, etc., which follow the digital marketing only. Next is your growth of not-for-profit organizations. In the recent years, marketing has also become an integral part of the strategies of not-for-profit organizations such as educational institutions, hospitals, religious organizations, clubs, etc. Now, there are several government departments and non-government organizations which are taking keen interest in marketing their products and services to serve their clients and also to raise the subscriptions and donations from the people to carry on with their activities. They also use the marketing to enhance their image among the general public. Next we have is the sustainability marketing, a social responsibility. Yes, we are talking about giving back to society. The emerging concept of sustainable marketing calls for meeting the current needs of the customers and the business and also preserving the ability of the future generations to meet their needs. It implies the marketing of the products and the services by business enterprises in such a way that needs to be present generations are met without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. The worldwide environmentalism movement is intended to make the business more socially responsible by developing and pursuing the sustainable marketing practices. The objectives of marketing encompasses the customer acquisitions and retention, the brand building, the revenue generation, the market research, the competitive position and effective communication, innovation, adaptation to change, data-driven decision making, and the global market expansion. Now, these objectives collectively contribute to the growth and success of a business in a very, very competitive way. So, all these things have to be enveloped and taken into one frame because the marketing of products and services of the business enterprises has to be done in such a way that we take care of the present generation without compromising the ability of the future generations also. So the sustainability part, the eco-vision, the environmental eye has to be at the nucleus of every business activity, and that's what we call as sustainable marketing practices. Because if you talk about the worldwide vision, the worldwide vision environmental movement is definitely at the center of the globe and is also intended to make the business practices more responsible towards the society and definitely pursuing all their activities, all their practices, even their production, technology, what they use, the raw material, what they use should be sustainable. And if you practice sustainability, if you love your planet, the environment and the planet will also love you. Since we do not have option, we do not have planet B. So it's our prime responsibility as a marketer, as a consumer, to put forth and to put in center the environmentalism and at the center of every activity what we do. It is only that sustainability which will steer towards the growth and success of the business in the present realm. Thank you so much.